Hey guys, it's Brandy here. Just want to share something with you guys. I know I've been a little MIA. Um, I'll get back as soon as I get back. I've been, you know, dealing with a new baby, so it's a whole nother situation. But I just wanted to share something with you guys. You have to tell everyone what you do. Always, always, always be marketing. I know you probably hear this a million times a day, but there's a reason that you hear so many of us say that because it's true. Once you start telling people, and I don't mean, oh, I tell somebody one day and then I don't say nothing else for a week. Tell everyone what you do. When you go to the store, tell the cashier. When you go to the post office, tell the lady working the desk. Tell the people waiting in line. When you standing in line at Walmart, talk about your business. When you're at Home Depot picking up something, tell everyone. Drop your business cards. Get some drop cards. Drop them in the parking lot. Talk to the contractors that you see when you're driving to work in the morning, or when you're just driving around, going to pick up your kids from school. You see an empty house, or you see somebody working on something. Stop, talk to them. Say, hey, I'm a real estate investor. I'm trying to find deals in this area. Talk to everyone, and not just when you're out online. Put it on your Facebook page. You're like, what do I have to share on Facebook if I'm not actively working on a deal, if I don't actually have a deal to close? But people want to know your journey. People want to know what you're working on. Even if it's, I got up today and I made a phone call. I got up today and I put up a Craigslist ad. You might think no one is benefiting from that, but people are watching you that you don't even know are watching you. So if you're on Instagram, if you're on Snapchat, constantly talk about what you're doing, what you're striving towards, and what you want to do in this business. You want to always, always, always be telling people what you are doing, what you want to do, and where you are trying to take your business, what your goals are. You need to constantly, constantly, constantly be putting that energy out there. You will be amazed at how it returns to you once you start talking about it and actively working on it. People always ask me, Brandy, where do you get your leads from? Where are you finding your deals? And I find my deals because I talk to people. I tell everybody and their mama what I do, what I want to do, and what I'm going to do. And it's kind of frustrating to me when I see people that I know that you can have a deal tomorrow if you just put yourself out there and stop being afraid to tell people what you do. I mean, that's all you have to do. It's hard, don't get me wrong. This business is not easy. But if you are consistent and you consistently put it out there into the universe, then it will come back to you tenfold. The last deal I closed, I found it driving for dollars. It was near a property I had already wholesaled. It was sitting empty. I found the seller's information. I I texted her. I called her first. She hung up on me. Said, I don't own that property. She hung up on me. So I sent her a text message. Said, hey, you might not think you own it, but you're still listed as the property owner on record, so you can sell this house if you want it. And she said, really? Well, how much would you offer for it? Okay, let me get inside to see it. How can I get inside of it? Well, I haven't seen that property in over 10 years. I don't even know what it looks like in the inside. If you can get into it, then you can look at it. So I went over there. The back door was wide open. It wasn't wide open, but it wasn't no doorknob on it. You could tell that somebody had been, they had, I mean, it was in the hood, right across the street from a housing project. So I went inside, I looked at it. I knew I had buyers that would buy it. I mean, I had just sold two duplexes right down the street. So I knew I had buyers that would be interested in it. So I told her, hey, you owe about $2,000 back taxes on it. The house is in, it's pretty rough condition. It's been empty so long, ain't no telling if it's got any of the pipes, the wirings, any of that stuff. It's probably going to need a new roof, and it's going to need a lot of work. So I'll give you $5,000 for it. She signed my contract that same day. I sold it to a buyer for $14,000. Anybody can do that, what I just did. Anybody. All you have to do is put yourself out there. So I just wanted to stop for a second. It's real hard. I've been so busy now with my baby, but I just wanted to stop and tell you guys that, like, if I can still close deals, pumping every 2 hours and feeding every 3 hours, then you guys can close a deal if you just put it out there and just keep telling people what you do. Even if you're not wholesaling, if you want to buy and hold, if you want to fix and flip, start telling people what you do. I should be able to go to every one of you guys' Facebook page and scroll a few posts and be able to see exactly what you guys are doing in this business. If you can't do that on your Facebook page, then you're doing something wrong. If I can't go to your Instagram page and scroll down a few posts and see exactly what you are doing in this business, then you're doing something wrong. If I can't go on your LinkedIn page, on your Snapchat, and see that, then you're doing something wrong. You have to tell people what you do, and you need to always be marketing yourself, always branding yourself, and putting out there what it is you want to accomplish. All right, so that's all I wanted to say. Hope you guys have a great and fantastic Monday, and I'll see you on the flip side.